Hello and welcome to Homebrew Adventures, the RPG show where we take wannabe adventurers and take them through a one-shot adventure created by you, the listener. I am your Dungeon Master, Corey Keller. Join me every episode where I take our group of heroes who like to dungeons and sometimes dragons, and we will see if they survive. Do they have what it takes? Is your adventure challenging? Let's find out on Homebrew Adventures.
And as you say that, as she's talking, one of the guards comes down and whispers in Kalinai's ear, one from the upstairs, and she says, it appears a few of them were noble families that were succumbed to the poison tonight.
Just quick question, personal reasons. Like, these noble families, they're not going to be like mad at whoever may or may not have, stabbed them or cut them in half or hit them with a pot. Hypothetically speaking.
We are going to try to keep this under wraps the best as we can. That's why we need to figure this out before word gets back to a lot of these nobles and a lot of these royals. So I'm saying we maybe have a day's tops before word spreads. Kaji returns. He's like, okay, I got that cider for you guys.
Varak,
Thank you. I slam it.
Varak, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Not because of the drink, not because of the cider.
10.
No, is that okay?
10?
Yeah.
You are fine.
Yes.
Well, we need to get this man
Yeah. I'm like,
Alright,
some medicine.
All right, so Kaji says, okay, guys, so what are we going to do? Kalinai, look, I'll look into this. I'll investigate. I'll figure out what happened. Just, like I said, please don't tell my father until I have a chance to look into this. And she says, Kaji, I believe in you. Figure this out.
I asked colonization. What's her name? Kalinai. I asked her if she thinks this could be a magical thing or like poison, like individually, like what her thoughts are on the
On the substance,
like
or whatever it is.
how it actually starts. Is it like a magical spell? Is it like a leaf that people are rubbing on other people?
She investigates Varak. She starts to look at him and starts to kind of see her hands move up and down his body.
Oh.
And she says,
I have a pre-fiance. Leave me alone.
she didn't touch you, trust me.
Prefonce?
She says, I am not sensing any magical properties.
Okay. All right, so it's safe to assume it's a natural thing.
I would agree with that.
Okay. So
Well,
if it's a
shoot.
natural thing, then there's a natural remedy.
Okay, that
Obviously,
makes sense.
Right?
You would think so.
So there's so
We
So
gotta
there's
find
a-
a healer, I think.
well, you said there's a healer, but there's like just no like general doctors in town.
Not in this town.
What do y'all do when you're sick?
I would like to. Is there any like clean linens? In here?
Yeah.
Can I take some?
Yeah.
And I would like to cut them up a little bit and then give them to Varak and be like, hey, why don't you go ahead and wrap this around your wounds? Maybe try to, no offense, but we don't want to get any on it on us. And I would like to keep
No,
working
I
with
get
you.
it. No, it's cool. Yeah, so I dress my wounds, which are where on my body?
They're starting to
Everywhere?
appear all over, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we should get some peroxide
Your neck
or
is
something.
looking pretty terrible.
Or, I don't know, something like that. Try and clean
but she
it.
says that she will, she has to go back to send word to the queen about what's going on. But she says that she has faith you guys can figure this out and to please figure it out. Yes.
Does she have any healing spells?
Her, as a
Yeah.
wizard, she's not a healer.
So?
She said sorry.
Does she have any? I mean, we got nothing here, and he's
Alright.
slipping away.
She
There's nothing
says she will try to figure something out, but she doesn't know what this is either. And as a wizard, she has to know the cause to figure out the remedy. So she got nothing.
All right, so we got to go find the healer in the woods, right?
That's really our only option, but he's probably the murderer. Like starts all this, and
I think it's Marky.
I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
14-year-old kid.
Necromantic. So what do you guys think? Just into the woods we go, or I mean, it's really the only lead we got.
Okay.
Thinking so.
All right. So I just before calling in leads, I just asked like if she could give me a map of the surrounding area if she has one. If not, I'll get one from Kaji. And like
She says Kaji has one.
okay, and does he know where they've already searched in the woods for this? Like, would he give us a good point to be able to point us in a good direction to go?
She says, I don't believe Kaji knows about this.
Okay, well then, could you tell us like a good direction to go, cardinal direction wise, from the town?
She says north might be your best bet. That's where we found the dead body, like I said. But as far as this priest, he could be anywhere in the King's Forest.
Cool.
And Kaji kind of overhears this, and he's like, "Are you talking about that crazy old coot that was eating like that deer that one day down south?"
We don't know, man, but we don't have a whole lot of options here.
I think so. I think we were, yeah. The deer, yeah. That sounds familiar.
He's like, "Yeah, this crazy old coot's been coming in and out of this town for like a year now. Could it maybe be that guy?
What's his name?
I don't know. I just call him Crazy Old Coot."
Crazy old coot or crazy old kook?
He said, "I don't know. I just heard coot. Is it kook?"
Is it Waymoo?
We're wasting time slipping away.
Wasting time on the goose. All right. Well, I mean, if he's in and out of town, maybe he knows the woods, so we can at least talk to him.
All right. It's about 2 a.m. at this point. You guys have been talking for a bit. Kaji says, "Okay, guys. So we're gonna investigate the town first, or what are we gonna do?"
Yeah, let's go. No, not the town. No. Well, let's. When was the last time you saw crazy old Coots Magoots?
Coots Magoots? I think he was okay. Oh yeah. The young kid said yesterday they saw him down at the river to the east side of town.
Is there a van down there?
There's no what is
like
a van?
Like a wagon.
There's a wagon.
He lives in a wagon down by the river.
That is true. He does have a wagon.
All right.
I know that guy.
Does he eat a lot of cheese?
I couldn't tell you that. I saw him eating a deer one day.
All right. Well, let's go. Why don't you lead us?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he grabs a couple torches, and you guys make your way to the east side of town.
East side.
You start heading out. You know the drill, Varak. Constitution saving throw.
You also
19.
19. You are good.
Yeah, and don't forget, you're gonna run out of time on your. Probably already has run out of time on the inspiration, huh?
Do what?
Bardic inspiration.
It lasts 10 minutes.
So.
Oh yeah, it's way past. Yeah, it's way past 10 minutes.
Thanks, guys. Slots 3.
Yeah. So yeah, you're heading east. It's been about an hour's walk at this point. Kaji's just kind of whistling some tunes as you guys are going. He's just kind of, he's pretty young still, and he's kind of whistling tunes.
I whistle with him. We harmonize.
Sweet. Yeah. You start to see a campfire up ahead, and you hear the sound of rustling water.
All right. Does this look like a place to be?
This could be him. That looks like his wagon.
I stumble up there and throw myself at his feet. And I'm like, help me.
So you just run straight up to...
I'm desperate at this point, yeah.
I'm shouting, don't kill him. He's not attacking you.
You just hear, "Oh my goodness," as this old guy kind of hops up and he sees you. But what you also notice is you just threw yourself on the ground at his feet, right next to another sick person.
Yep.
Who is laying down.
Sure.
But this person is not dead. He is also in just writhing pain. And this old man was administering something to him. And now he's kind of caught off guard, just kind of like, "What's going on?"
It's deer meat.
Give me the juice.
He takes one look at you and notices that you look a lot like this other person. He's like, "Oh my goodness!" He's like, "I don't think I have enough."
Screw that guy. I'm saving the town.
Hold on a second. He kind of goes back to his little cabin, his little wagon, and he starts pulling stuff off, and he's just like fumbling and
Where
trying
was
to
he
figure something.
administering the medicine and the guy?
It was liquid form,
Uh-huh.
giving it to him like a drink
In his mouth?
in his mouth.
Okay, I start like tonguing the guy trying to see if there's anything in there. I'm like, help me.
He's really desperate.
You have a pre-sponsor.
I'm dying. I'll never see him again.
You see that the old man comes back with just a tiny bit more. He's like, I got a little bit more. Maybe this will help. And he just kind of he puts you down. But he's got like these cloths wrapped around his arms, and he holds you down, and he's like, "Here, drink this."
I shoot it back.
You shoot it back, okay? So yeah, you drink it, and you drink it. So you and this other guy both drink this
Anything?
whatever it is, and you start to feel a warmth inside of you, and you see that the boils start to disappear.
Yay. What was that stuff, man? What'd you give me?
That's something from the goddess that she taught us to make.
Which guy?
Who's the goddess?
Who are you?
Who are you? Where are we? What is this?
Look, my friend here has a +0 charisma. Allow me to talk to him. Hey, we're here with Kaji. You know Kaji? I'm assuming he's the affable young man who calls you crazy old kook. We heard you might be able to help, and you have proven that wonderfully. I'm Johnny.
Get
nice
the
to meet you,
words
Johnny.
out.
Yeah, I'm Johnny, the fella you helped. His name is Varak, and this fine fighter next to me is Turk.
Oh, thank you. That
She's
kind.
very
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Your name is?
I've chosen not to give myself a name.
All right,
Okay.
that's fair.
That's a parent's choice.
Well,
but
then I will call you Bobby.
Bobby, that's fine. Call me whatever you'd like. I
Okay,
can call
whatever
many
you like.
things.
That was a dad joke that no one got. He said, "Call me whatever." You know what? I'm just gonna walk away and let Kaji deal with this.
Kaji says, thank you. You really helped. What was that stuff? Told you it's something that I received from my goddess. Oh, and what goddess would that be? Well, the goddess Talina, of course. But that's all I
who?
can say.
What'd you say?
Of course.
Tall enough?
Talina?
Towelina?
Talina?
One more time.
Talina.
Talina. Like a talon?
Yes. Talina.
That's how I'm spelling it. TAN.
Did you meet with
I
her,
can't
or
spell.
did this come to you in a vision? How do you meet Talina? How do you
Oh,
talk
she
to
speaks to us in visions.
her? Speaks to you in visions. Yeah, she does. Well, he's living up to his name.
Bobby?
Crazy old cook. Well, we need more because people
I'm
are
sorry,
dying.
that's all I have.
How'd you make it?
Oh, I made it with a special recipe.
And what was that recipe?
I can't tell
list
you.
by list alphabetically or in order?
My goddess
What was
would kill
more
me.
important?
Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that. You don't have to tell us. Just perchance, did you write it down?
No, it's all up here.
It's all up there.
In the noggin.
How your god, is she a vengeful god?
Oh, she is very jealous.
Jealous.
Oh boy.
Oh, Machi.
I mean, I can make some more.
That'd be great.
Do it.
I mean, it'll take me about
What?
7 days.
Seven days.
I have to travel all the way to the west
All the way to the way.
and then all the way to the north to get the ingredients and then back here. I mean, 7 days.
My question is, why don't you go to get started then?
Sure. Why do you need some?
The land is infected.
The land is infected?
Yeah, people are getting sick. You can see these two gentlemen who you've been gracious enough to help. They're not the only ones. They got infected somehow. Well, I know how my friend Varak got infected. You're a very wise man. You can see to wrap your hands and not touch any of it. Well, we were unaware of that at first, and
What'd you do? Like hug a guy or something?
Tackled him.
He is pretty affectionate.
To be fair, he did bite you too.
He did bite me.
So, but we don't know how it's starting, where it's initiating from, what its origins are. Do you know anything about the origins? What could cause something like this, or is your goddess not privy to that knowledge, or welcoming to share it?
Oh, my goddess is very privy to that knowledge, but she doesn't let us know.
Okay. What if I converted?
I don't know if you'd want to convert.
Hey, you don't know me.
I feel really uncomfortable right now.
You just see his face getting a little darker and kind of sinister as you talk about converting.
I let a little bit of lightning crackle out of my nose, and I'm like, you don't know me.
That
Ting.
just made him like smile even more.
I don't know.
I just kind of like, you guys getting this? You guys getting this? He's looking for you. And I'm
What
like,
now?
and I'm just like, yeah. And I step closer to him because this sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, you see his face darken a little bit as he goes to his wagon. And he comes back with this giant bowl of just blackness. And he's like, convert, you must drink.
He turned into Yoda.
Now I am nervous. I ask, what is this?
We do not question Talina.
All right,
I think I'm good here. I'm ready to go back. What about you?
Could I? You tell me what this would be. I want to either do the classic, like, oh, I'm drinking it, but I'm actually pouring it behind my back.
You throw it in the plant, the potted
Or
plant.
do the like make him look away, and then I just drop it and then pretend I drank it. Like, so what would I have to roll to do that?
Sleight of hand, stealth,
Sleight of hand.
I would say sleight of hand.
All right.
or deception.
I'm so nervous. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. No.
Oh, you are of the face now.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh gosh.
You just had
How
you
do I
just
want to do this?
you just had to push it, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, let's leave. Let's
how do I
go.
wanna do this? Okay.
And then he turned into Yoda,
I'm sorry,
and
I
here we
have
are.
to do this. Okay, so you were gonna do the whole fake drink thing.
No, I was making him look away.
No, so you
Yeah.
do the fake
No.
drink thing.
Yeah, the fake drink thing, not drink thing, but make him look away. And then I even said, like, do the down in the bushes.
Okay, so you want him to turn away.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He doesn't.
Well, obviously he doesn't turn away, but he catches you trying to.
You're right.
Yeah. So were you throwing it or were you fake drinking it?
I was gonna just like pour it out in
Okay.
the bushes next to me.
You're lucky you're backtracking and went with that one. All right, so he just watches you like pour it out.
I
And I'm like, and I snap, and I'm like, hey, over here. Look over
He's
here.
just staring at all the stuff that falls to the ground.
I-
And as it hits the ground, it just kills whatever it just touched. So whatever was on the ground there, any grass or whatever was there, is just blackened and gone.
And you're
And he just looks at you and says, "Well, you'll get no help from me."
Butterfingers.
I was gonna make that joke. I was gonna try to use a deception check.
And out of nowhere, just like this cloak kind of enraptures him, and he just kind of covers his face and begins to walk into the darkness.
I follow him.
Huh?
Cool. We're gonna follow
Oh
him.
no, I'm done with this.
I'm healed. I'm good.
All right. So all right. Well, as he's walking into the darkness, I check out his wagon.
Go for it.
So am I investigating?
You can just go look. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
simple wagon.
Well, then I go look.
Okay. You see an empty bowl in there, and a couple empty jars that were holding ingredients that are empty at the moment. So everything in the wagon is empty.
Okay. Here's now my concern.
Okay.
It's a just empty wagon, right?
Yep.
All right. My concern is now that Varak, you were healed by a bad guy.
Was he bad?
Yes.
Was he?
Yeah. He was gonna kill me.
Well, you were pushing him. You're being.
That was is converting.
Would it
to
have
a
killed
religion.
you?
Yes, it would have.
Am I totally healed? Like, am I
Oh
good?
yes, yeah. It totally healed everything.
Okay, so
Cleansed the sickness, and you're back to your full HP.
oh, good. So listen, I don't know what that was. I don't know who he was, but I'm good now, and I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm with Varak. I just want to.
At this point, Kaji is completely freaked out, and he's like 20 feet behind you guys, just kind of watching.
I'm really trying to like him, but it's just
Yeah.
really hard. I want to punch him in the throat.
Can we
He's a
slap
young
him
kid.
around a
Maybe
little bit?
you guys are the evil ones. I'm like
Plot twist.
chaotic neutral, and I'm supposed to be the one that traditionally players end up turning evil. Being
I'm chaotic
neutral.
good.
I don't know what I am, but
I'm chaotic good. I really want to punch this guy in the throat.
for his good.
Yeah, for his good, just slap some sense into him.
All right, so Kaji's like, guys, should we get back to town now?
Yeah, we need to let Colin and I know about Scoots Magoots.
Colin and I had already traveled back to
Send
the
word.
capital city.
Do you have pigeons? Do you have crows? Do you have ravens? Do you have dragons? Do you have
We
robins?
do have carrier pigeons.
Yeah, let's send a carrier pigeon.
Sweet.
Information.
Yeah, guys, we can send a carrier pigeon when we get back into town.
All right, well, let's get back into
do
town.
it.
All right, so you guys travel back to town, and it is uneventful, and you make it back.
Cool.
It's about it's about 5 a.m. right now. You guys still haven't quite slept yet.
I mean, I'm good. I didn't take any damage.
Yeah,
I'm good now. Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, so
I
the
don't need
carrier pigeon has been sent to the capital city.
How long does it take to get there?
It's pretty far. So it'll probably take a day or two for the pigeon to get there.
All right. How is the containment of information in town?
Everyone's sleeping,
All right.
so like there's nobody stirring.
All right. Are we gonna get anything? Are we gonna be able to do anything in the middle of the night?
You tell me.
Guys.
In the
Do you
middle of
think
the night.
like it's because it's what time you said?
It's about 5 a.m.
Oh, so the sun's about to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
About
guys
an
are
hour.
good to go.
Yes.
All right. So do we want to head back?
You want to investigate anything?
Yeah. Like where do we want to investigate the bodies?
Well, they.
Bodies are still there.
Everything was empty from the wagon, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we couldn't take anything in there.
No, there was nothing
There's no
there.
papers, not a bedroll,
Nope.
not a picture of his mom,
Nope.
picture of his goddess.
Nope.
All right, so we would investigate the bodies. Fully
Didn't you
covered.
investigate them?
Kind of, but it was sort of. I
He
mean,
kind of just looked to
I
see
didn't-
if the poison. and
I
stuff
technically was making.
I'm not getting anywhere near that stuff
Yeah, I
again.
don't blame him.
That's fair. I just don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, I'm at a loss too. I guess okay. They said it was coming from the woods. We were just in the woods, right?
What was coming from the woods?
Like you said,
The bodies were found there.
yeah, the bodies
Oh.
were
All right,
coming.
so do we want to retcon and just say we sent Kaji back to town to send the pigeon, and then we stayed at that camp for a little bit, and then tried to follow into the darkness where the guy went? Because that's literally our only lead right now, as far as I can see.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, it's terrifying, but
I mean, do we need to like? What's the goal? Like, do we need to like get more medicine for these people, or what are we trying to do?
yeah, because if we find him, I can try something. And I realize this now, and I should have done it before.
When you were taunting him.
I wasn't taunting him. I was just trying to trick him.
But what do we? It's gonna take him 7 days or whatever to get more medicine, anyways. So like, what do we?
Right, but
do?
I can cast persuasion, or
Well, it'll take us that long to get it. Like, what's the goal? Like, what are we getting?
well, I mean, but what I'm saying is, if I can cast persuasion. If we find him again, I'm sure he's not that smart.
I mean, or we could go talk to.
Or suggestion, not persuasion. And I can do suggestion, and I can literally make a suggestion for him to make medicine until until there's no more infected people, and he will do it until the goal is completed.
I mean, another lead is we can go find Henri.
Is
do we
it
need to
in the
figure out
kingdom,
who
though?
assassinated the king? Like,
I feel like this town's gonna go to crap if we leave it, but you're right. We may need to go to the kingdom. Okay. So we'll say that we sent Kaji back to town to send the carrier pigeon. We stay at the camp.
Talk to that sick guy who's healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of forgot he existed for a little bit. So, because he's healed though, right?
Yes, yeah, he healed him and Varak.
All right, so let's talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Is he-
you're gonna step back into the little campsite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
Hey, buddy. Someone told me that I wasn't very nice, so I'm trying to make up for it. So, how are you doing?
Oh, I just. I'm feeling a lot better.
What happened?
First off, I'm Johnny. What's your name?
My name is Gregory.
Nice to meet you, Gregory.
Nice to meet you all. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse from.
You want some water?
My
Sickness.
tongue down your throat.
Yeah, what was that, man?
I was desperate. I really needed medicine. I didn't want to take it from you, but you know,
I
when
understand.
you get it.
Desperate times.
Gregory.
So, I'd like to get back home.
Yeah, where are you from?
I live in Weymouth.
Oh,
Well,
Weymouth. Okay. What's Gregory? What do you do in Weymouth? We can help you back to town. We'll walk and talk.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are walking back and talking. I'm just a local shopkeep.
How do you? When did this start? When did you start feeling bad?
We were just celebrating and drinking, and I just started feeling bad, and I kind of blacked out and woke up in this little campsite.
Who were you drinking with?
I was drinking with some of my friends.
Who were your friends?
There was a couple. I mean, not a whole lot of people know this, but well, I shouldn't be telling you this, guys, this, but a couple of the royal family came down and they just wanted to celebrate with the villagers, so they dressed kind of normal, and I was celebrating with them.
Oh, but you're not one of them.
No, I'm just a local shopkeep in Weymouth.
Are you though?
Yes, why are you looking at me like that?
Just a curious nature. Okay. All right.
who of the royal family were you drinking with? Who
I
were they?
can't tell you that.
Sure,
I-
you can,
yeah.
but
I mean, they're not very high on the royal family list. They're just a couple nobles
Then
from
you
out
can
west.
tell us. 17. Persuasion.
Yeah, they're okay. Look, they're from the House of Jackson, and they live out west in Espar. That's about 2 days village from here. They're literally just wanting to come celebrate because Weymouth has the best green grass festival.
You got that right. House of Jackson.
The only reason I know them is because I have a cousin that works in their stables, and so that's how I recognized them. And I just thought it'd be great to have some drinks with them.
That's a pretty big family, the House of Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's five.
there is 5 in the
Yeah,
family.
five lords of
Yeah.
the family. Yeah.
The
Wonderful.
Lord Jackson 5.
Yes. All right. So I think that kind of gives us some more information that this is an attack on royals, and that Gregory was just wrong place, wrong time. That doesn't really answer the 1 or 2 people that they found previously. But I think we need to get to find the nearest royals, I guess.
Yeah.
Would that be the Jackson 5?
Jackson 3 now.
Oh, son of a gun. That's too real.
He's kind of scratching himself. He's like, oh, what's? Oh, I forgot I got this. He's just holding like a patch in his hand, and he just places it back in his
What is
jacket.
it? What's that? Hey, what do you get there, big guy?
Oh, yeah, they were giving these out with that special celebration beer they had. They're handing these out with each drink.
The
I forgot I got
bartenders?
that.
What is it? Let me. Can I take a look at it without touching it?
Sure, yeah, he holds it up. It's a patch that represents the Shining Star Brewery. It's a 9-pointed star, and it says Shining Star Brewery on it. He's like, man, that was some good ale.
Well, guys.
Do we think it's anything to do with the ale,
kind of.
the patches? I just tried to rearrange the letters of Shining Star to get burning knives. It doesn't work. Or fire knives. But a star is kind of like fire. And a beer is kind of like a knife.
Is
I think we've
it?
uncovered the entire conspiracy.
Should we go up there and talk to people in the brewery?
I don't think they part of it. I really don't. I mean, who was handing out it was the brewery people handing it out, right? It wasn't just like
Maybe we need to talk to Frank. Maybe Frank knows who the Royals are, and he's giving special drinks to special people.
You think Frank's a no good Nick?
I don't know.
I like Frank.
Not gonna lie, I forgot who Frank was.
Bartender.
Bartender.
Ah.
And you take notes.
What do I want to?
Okay, so back to town then with...
Yeah,
we're
let's
already going back
explore
with-
the
with-
town. We'll talk to Frank,
Okay.
and then before we go off and travel somewhere.
All right,
Okay.
so that's what we do.
All right, so we'll say that this conversation happened a while. It's about sunrise. People are up and going around in the morning, so yeah.
Yeah. We got time.
Yeah, I hear that morning is hitting you, right?
Yeah.
Been up all night. All right, so we go talk to Frank.
Frank.
My BFF Frank.
Kaji's like, oh yeah, Frank's a great guy. He'll probably tell us everything.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, Frank is in the tavern. He is cleaning some glasses for the day and just kind of setting up shop.
I
order a mimosa.
Bloody Mary.
Ooh. What was the Bellini, maybe?
Absinthe.
Sure.
It's more.
Frank's
I
like,
want to get crazy.
Frank's like, oh, we're not quite open yet, but yeah, go. I'll get you some drinks. He pours them, lines them up, and he's kind of cleaning some more glasses.
I
and
pick
stuff.
up a glass and help cleaning them.
Oh well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
What do you got? What brings you guys back this morning?
Hey, you know what they say, bartenders? Everybody's therapist. What have you been hearing about going around here? What's been going on? What's the 411?
I don't know, but that was crazy what happened last night. Did you guys ever figure that out?
No.
No,
By the
not
way,
yet.
I've stopped actually cleaning the glass. I just kind of like hold it and then just use prestidigitation to clean it up. I just make it clean without actually doing anything.
Gotcha.
I love that spell.
I know you do.
Yeah, no, we didn't find anything out. Did anyone say anything? We heard there's some royal kind of folk, noble folk around. Did you know anything about that?
No, I don't know anything about that, but I heard that a couple of them might have actually been in that group that died last night.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah.
Well, you're useless. Do you guys have any questions?
Do you serve food here?
We do.
I want a quick omelet.
Okay,
For
he
the
kicks you up
road.
some food.
Yay!
He turns to Kaji. He's like, "Hey, Kaji, man, the other cask of that brew from Shining Star didn't show up last night like it was supposed to. So, if anyone asks, we're out of that stuff." As he's cooking up food.
Okay. So we need to go find the brewery.
Let's go find the brewery. As
Sorry,
we look at Varak.
I'm thinking. It's very hard.
Well, I say yay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. It seems to keep coming up.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the brewery. Is that what we're doing?
I think so. Yeah. Yes.
On to the brewery.
I don't know. I'm starting to not trust Kaji, and I'm trying to figure
I don't
out.
trust anybody.
Whoa.
Well, hold on. I know he's a new little squirt. I think you called him. But
is a
he's like
little squirt.
really freaking out about his dad not knowing. I feel like there's something here.
I'm okay with going and talking to the dad too because I think he's ornery.
Oh, Henri is Henri.
So do you want to try to shake down Kaji?
I just feel like he's in cahoots with Frank about that special barrel of booze not getting here or whatever.
Is that you talking, or is that the shakes? Is that the?
I
You just need
don't
a fix.
know.
You did just drink mimosa. So.
I know. It's got my gears turning. I'm just throwing it out there. I think there's something shady with their father-son lack of relationship, and he like, oh, don't let him know. We can't let the word spread, and blah 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 blah.
Okay,
and the
so-
king was assassinated under his protection, but like, I don't know.
Here's the thing. Maybe if he's so scared, we can just, if he's not, there's something to say, we can be like, I'm going to tell your father. Tell us all you know, or I'm going to tell your dad. Like, kind of just...
I will
Is
not.
this in character between you guys?
I mean,
Because he's right there.
Because he is
No.
right there next to y'all.
No,
so.
because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. So no. I'm just throwing it out there to you guys that I'm confused.
All right, so, but are we good with Frank maybe not knowing anything?
No, not at all.
Okay, so then let's ask Frank. Like, Frank, what do you mean it didn't show up?
Yeah, we were supposed to have a second cask of that stuff show up last night, but it never showed up. I mean, the first one only had like 5 drinks in it, and it like ran out.
Oh, who got those?
I don't know who got them. I had some orders for them. I poured 5, and the 6th one, it was empty. It was supposed to be a full barrel, and that's why they're supposed to be sending us another one, but it never showed up. So I served about 5 drinks of that last night. I never even got to taste it.
Oh boy.
Is Gregory still with us?
He did not go with you into there, no.
Okay. Well, shoot.
I mean,
Okay.
he's still right outside. He's just not in there with
Let's
you.
go ask him if he's close by. We'll ask what he.
Can we just shout for him to come in?
Yeah.
Hey, Greg!
Yo, what's up?
Come here for a second.
Okay.
And I asked...
He runs in.
I asked Frank, like, was this one of the guys that got the first batch?
And Frank kind of looks at him and he's like, you were with those 2 pretty ladies, weren't you?
Ooh.
He's like,
My man.
he's like, yeah. I mean, I guess they're pretty. He's like, yeah, I think, he was one of the guys that got it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Gregory's
All right,
like,
let's
you talking
just-
about the festival brew that we drank? Yeah, that stuff was good.
Okay. Yeah. Let's. We're going to the brewery. There you go.
All right. We still send a pigeon to... Oh, wait, who do we send it to?
Kaladai?
Kaladai?
Yeah.
California.
California.
Love. All right, so yeah. Did we specify what we put on there, or we just give it a basic update?
We're assuming you gave an update on what you found so far.
Okay. Then yeah, to
Onward.
Frank, which way do you have the route, the delivery route of the brewery?
Yeah, that's just north up in Evening Star.
Is like a one road trail kind of thing?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
one road there and back.
All right, so let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
On
Right.
the way, is Kaji coming with us?
Kaji says, guys, I mean, this is part of my investigation too. I'd love to come with you.
Okay, good.
All right. Well,
Oh, I thought that was gonna be I'd love to come with you,
But I can't.
But I gotta stay here and do this thing.
So Kaji, tell me about your dad, and as we're walking there, just fill me in on like what's going on with your dad. When did you leave? What's the deal? What's the sitch?
Kaji's like, well, hold on, I can answer that for you, but I just remembered something.
Yeah, you sure you did.
No, I always forget to use these things. But yeah, in Cormier, we actually have like teleportation portals to go from
I
village to
hate you
village.
so much right now. How do you forget that?
Well, I never use them. I'm always in town, and I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
There's one in
I
my.
was gonna say I thought he was your buddy, and now you're
there-
coming around.
There's one
He is
in
my
in my building.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's so
we can
kind
use that
of
to
you
get to Evening
to
Star in like
remember.
10 minutes.
Yeah, this dude's gonna straight up kill us.
Hold up now.
I'm asking about his dad. We're going to the brewery, and he's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I totally forgot. Come use the secret cool ass portal." No, he's gonna straight up kill us.
I
don't necessarily believe that.
Nope, I'm all. Nope, he and Frank are in cahoots. I want to kill the royal family. This is bad news bears.
He's pointing his finger. Yes.
Mike, let me ask a question to my good friend, Kaji.
We haven't known him a day, and he's done nothing.
I'm good with people. I'm going to cast Charm Person,
Okay.
which
Which means I have to make a saving throw, right?
I believe, but I don't remember what my thing is.
I think I may have it.
Yes, it's a saving throw. You have to beat a 14.
14, all right.
Don't ask me what the check is though.
No, I understand. All right.
It's
Ooh, that's an 11
okay. All right. So you were charmed.
for 1 minute. Or is it 1 hour? It's 1 minute or 1 hour?
I thought it was like a day. Or a month? Could be for life.
I'm pretty sure it's an hour.
I think it's for life. I
I think
that's
it's for
right.
life, yeah.
1 hour starts now.
Okay, I'm like, hey, we're best friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Hey, we love you too.
You guys are the best.
Be honest with us. What do you know
About what?
about all this? Like, hey, come on, we don't need any more secrets. You got this teleportation thing.
Yeah, they're great. They were built like 30 years ago.
30 years ago. Yeah, I know what happened 30 years ago.
What's the deal with your dad, man?
Okay, we don't need to be mean to him.
I'm just.
My dad, I mean, we've all got family problems. You know what I mean? You're right. I mean,
Well, mine are dead, so.
I tried to join the Purple Knights, but I couldn't keep up, and my brothers and my father's father and my father's father's father, they're all purple dragons, but
So
I
you
couldn't make
just
the cut.
couldn't measure up, and now you want revenge.
revenge.
Objection,
I just
leading the
want
witness.
I just want my dad's approval.
Would you do anything for your dad's approval?
I mean, not anything, but I'd love it. Look, I'm just an honest kid trying to protect the town.
Hey, I know you are, big guy. Why don't people use the teleportation device for the barrels?
Well, because the teleportation is only supposed to be used by those in authority, the purple dragons, and nobles.
And what happens if you're not one of those and you use it?
Well, I mean, you can still use it, but you're not allowed. You can get arrested for it. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm allowed.
Be honest,
I can use it.
look, we're best friends. You would only tell me the truth, right?
Yes, I feel like I have to right now. I
Well,
don't
it's
know
not
why.
a zone of truth, so you don't technically have to, but you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a part of any of this stuff that's going on?
No, I'm not a part of anything. I just want this town to be the best town it can be in Cormyr, so my father will come and visit me.
Okay, I'm going to roll an insight on that, even though he's charmed. And that's 17.
He is telling 100% the truth.
There is a look exchange between Charlie and Cameron. He's looking.
So you don't. How well do you know Frank?
Frank, he's been here since I've been here. I mean, he's got a great wife.
Who's his wife?
Oh, that's Nancy. And she's great. She runs a fruit stand in town, and Frank
Does he
runs
have
a
any
tavern.
royal family?
No, none of them do.
You said your family's always been the Purple Dragons, yeah?
Mm-hmm. For
Since
generations.
so you were part of the folks that took down the burning knives, yeah?
Well,
Fire knives.
my grandfather was.
What was his name?
My grandfather?
Yeah.
Oh, you're really making me come up with all kinds of names this time.
I'm about to start asking what street they lived on.
I've only got so many names in my head.
Cornelius.
His name was Cornelius.
That's a good strong name. Wow, that's impressive. You have a strong heritage, and I know you'll make your family proud.
Thank you. I just want someone to believe in me.
I believe in you. I do. I believe in you.
So we're gonna do this or what? Don't we gotta investigate this stuff?
How long would it take to walk?
About a day.
How taxing is the teleportation?
Oh, I'm not taxing at all.
Okay. My friends are a bit scared of the teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why don't you and I go through first?
Okay.
Come right back. And then we can all go together.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
Haven't used them in a
Are
long
you guys
time.
okay with that?
I'm good with that.
How long has it been since you used them?
Probably about a year.
A year. Okay. And everything went fine that time?
Oh yeah.
Do other people use them regularly? Like the nobles? Like the nobles?
Yeah.
All right.
But no one's visited here in a long time, so
Oh, it's except the nobles who died.
yeah, pretty much.
Did they use the teleportation?
I wasn't around it, so I'm not sure. They may have.
All right. Wait,
now you're
hold on,
skeptical.
Hold on, a question. Here's a question. We can teleport ourselves.
To places we've been or seen.
Okay, we've seen on a map where it is, right?
No, you have to physically see it. Like you have to
Be there.
physically
Is there a
have
picture?
been there or see it.
Okay, never mind. All right, then yeah, screw it. Let's do the teleportation.
Sweet. He leads you into his kind of like police headquarters or whatever you want to call it. There's some stairs that lead down to a basement, and he opens the door. Sure enough, there's this blue wall of like water.
Cool.
And he's like, all right. And he's like, so where do we want to go? Evening Star, right?
Brewery, yeah.
He puts his hand to the side of it and says, Evening Star. And it kind of like leaves his hand indentation on there. And the color kind of shoots to like a bright orange, then back to blue. And he's like, okay, it's ready.
All right. I take his hand in mine and we walk together.
And you walk through, and like that, it's like you're just walking through, and all of a sudden you're in another room.
Well, now, Turk, that they're dead, I don't know what we're going to do.
I think we should just probably leave and then just go start a life somewhere else.
I-
Like, just go
Slow.
get an apartment
And maybe just like kind of lay low in the town.
While they're talking, I look around the room. Everything seems safe.
Yes.
What kind of room does it look like?
It's a lot fancier than the one you were just at.
Okay.
This looks like it might be another constable's office.
Okay, that would make sense. I say, okay. Is that portal still good, or do we gotta?
Yeah, it's still good for about another 5 minutes.
Okay, I poke my head through.
But you guys see this head just.
You guys coming?
Hey,
You
and I
guys-
wave.
Come on.
I kind of
I do that like whole Peter Pan,
Tap
like
his
holding
cheek.
out my hand and bring him. And it's fine. It's the other like it looks like the constable's office on their side.
alrighty,
All right.
and then I leap in.
All right. Poof, poof. You guys are in. Okay, so yeah, you are now in the constable's office of Evening Star. And he says, all right, we're here.
All right, we're here. Do we need to talk to the constable here?
You are downstairs, so you could go upstairs and see if he's there.
Well, I just meant like you just like showed up. I didn't know if it was like a courtesy thing.
Yeah. Kaji says, I'll go check in. He runs upstairs, comes back downstairs. All good.
All right, let's go to the brewery.
All right, sure. Yeah, you exit the constable's office. This town is larger than Weymouth. It's a good little size. And it's a little nicer. A little nicer than Weymouth is. But you notice that the town is not very bustling with life. You see that there are guards around what look to be quarantine areas. You notice that there are a lot of dead bodies in the street that look like they may have been succumbed to the same type of sickness.
Okay.
And you see a lot of people kind of holed up in buildings that look like quarantine centers.
I put a little mask on.
Okay.
Does Kaji, do you know if the brewery has recently obtained a new brewmaster or anything like that?
Not as far as I know. I'm not from this part, so I don't really know who quite runs it.
Okay.
But I know where it's at. I've been to it before.
All right, well, let's go.
Sweet. Yeah, he leads you north through town. As you're going north through town, you can see up ahead in the distance this really big, like mansion-looking house. And he says, "Oh, that's the noble that lives here."
What's the
An
noble?
Evening Star. Crap! I should really have had all these names.
You know I was gonna ask.
I know. That's the House of Stevens.
The House of Steve.
Yeah.
I like how
Classic.
symmetrical it is.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's pretty even.
Yeah. Yeah, old even Stevens up there.
Boo.
But yeah,
Oh, come on.
so he
You
leads
win 'em
you.
all.
So
I'm just kidding.
yeah, on the same street where you can see that giant building up ahead, you see that it is got huge gates in front of it. No one seems to be guarding that noble's house, but there's like a giant crest that looks like a crown with 4 points coming out of this crown, encircled by like wheat that's on the gates. And as you go up a little further, he says, okay, the brewery should be just right up here on the right. And as you approach the brewery, you notice that it is completely burnt to the ground.
What?
Well, this is unfortunate.
Did we know who the House of Stevens or whatever, like where in line they are with, succession, and I don't know.
Kaji says, as far as he knows, they're just another one of those mid-level royal families
Okay.
with no line to the throne at all.
Okay.
Let's find out when this thing burned down.
Okay.
All right, who can we talk to?
There are a few people wandering around. There's a few guards that are kind of in front of some quarantine areas that are close by where you guys are standing. Pretty much like there's one like almost right next to where the brewery was.
All right, so I go and talk to one of the security guys.
Okay. What do you say?
Security.
Security.
That's what I meant to say, security. So, when this happened?
This burned down sometime in the middle of the night last night.
Any leads? Any hot leads?
Nope. All I know is we got here right as it was in a full flame. We weren't able to put it out.
Well,
Did you save any of the beer?
No one's stepped foot on the property. So
Closed crime scene and all.
Huh?
It's a closed crime scene.
No, it's not closed. We just haven't had the time. We're worrying about all these dead people, you know.
Hey, aren't we all? You guys want to go check out the burned down building? See what we can find?
It's all floor level. Like, there's no structure left. You can see some brewing equipment just from the street where you're standing on that has survived, but not survived, like usable, but survived and still standing a little bit.
Is there any visible like storeroom or like maybe like a basement storeroom or something like that? Because with brewing, you have to be very careful with the ingredients and making sure no certain moisture don't get in there.
There is no basement to this.
Okay.
It looked like it was about a 2-story building. As far as what you can see from the street, and there's literally no more walls left of this thing.
Okay.
It's all kind of crumbled down and spread out into the streets and the surrounding area.
I want to go look, because right now, what I'm thinking is, we know that it's natural of some sort. Beer is made with natural ingredients. I'm wondering if something happened to the ingredients to that special ale. And like, Johnny knows enough about alcohol to know.
Are you saying this may be unintentional?
Yeah.
Maybe not unintentional, maybe, but more along the lines of, I don't think it was unintentional. Like, someone did it, but I don't necessarily think that means that the guilty party is whoever was in charge of the brewery. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So someone obviously did this that would have had to have known that the nobles were going to go to this party and control its distribution. So, yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to see if there's any ingredients
You
that
wanna
I
go
can
investigate
look
the area?
into and kind of see, do maybe whatever.
I'm a little nervous that there'll be something in the air that'll be contagious.
Well, we've been recording for like 2 hours and we haven't had a really good fight. I want to fight something. I'm hoping that there's like a bad guy in there we can fight.
Okay. Let's go kick some butt.
All right, so who's going to investigate?
I am.
All right, so hop in there and start investigating. Roll me something.
78.
Game over.
Yo, I'll do this.
I'm going to give you
actually
inspiration.
an inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to use it.
All right.
So that's 18 plus, what do you want?
Investigation.
20.
20. All right. So you kind of walk amongst the rubble. You're investigating a little bit, and you notice that there's a lot of there's one set of footsteps on top of the rubble, like post-burnt. Like these are almost fresh-ish footsteps that kind of go back and forth between the brewing equipment and some of the casks, which the casks are now empty. There's nothing left in them. These all still bear the same symbol of the 9-pointed star. And through the rubble, you do notice something shimmering underneath some of the dust.
Ew.
I take out a little cloth
Okay.
and pick it up.
All right, you pick it up, and it is a ring that bears the same symbol as the royal crest on the house just north.
Booyah.
I pocketed it.
You pocketed it?
Yes. Pocket.
Okay.
I pocket it.
I pickpocket.
But other than that, everything's been kind of destroyed or wiped out.
Okay. The reason I'm just, you guys are going to know that I got that ring. I don't want the guards to know.
Okay.
That's the reason. I'm not trying to hide it from you guys. I'm trying to hide it from the guards. So there's nothing else.
Nope,
All
nothing.
right. All right. I kind of shout back to the guards, like, have you guys, when this building when you got here, it was fully inflamed, yeah?
Yes.
And you've been here ever since, yes?
We've come and gone. Well, after the fire, we had this weird, crazy outbreak of people going crazy. So there was a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of bloodshed that happened early this morning as well.
What were they? Did they have like anything on their arms or?
Oh, it was nasty. There's blood and boils and blackness and ooze.
Do you mind telling me how you took care of it?
We killed them. They were crazy. They were attacking people, and the people they were biting were also getting this weird, nasty stuff. So we had to burn them and kill them.
Did you get bit?
Nope.
Wait, you burned them? Where did you burn them?
Down the south side of town. That's where we're taking the dead bodies and we're burning them.
It's common.
All these other people we have in quarantine, just in case something else outbreaks, we can know maybe who has it.
Why aren't you quarantined?
Because I'm a guard.
Guards can't get sick?
Well, they can. If we have orders, if any guard turns, we kill them too.
Who guards the guardsman?
Who guards the guardsman? Oh, well, the noble up top there. He's in charge of the
What's
guard.
his name?
Mr. Stevens.
That's
That's all
right.
we know him as.
Yeah, you just know him as Lord Stevens, huh?
Yes, Lord Stevens.
That's fair.
He's not a very even guy, though.
Did I ask your name?
Yes, my name is Philip Winstar.
Philip Windstar.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Is there any way we could
You think we can talk
meet,
to the?
meet with the?
You can
Mr.
try. We're all
Stevens?
busy down here, but you might be up
you
there.
look very busy.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you saw anyone kind of looking around in here other than. What we-
I personally didn't see anybody.
Anybody else? You think anybody else might have seen you?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Everyone's just trying to watch out for their own lives this morning.
All right, Phil.
Oh, Phil. Let's go talk.
Knock
to
on the door of the
of
guy.
the Lord.
All right, and as we're going, we leave the guards behind, and I show them the ring, and I'm like, "Hey, I found this in the rubble next to the cast. You can kind of see some footprints going back and forth between them. What do you think? What do you think? This is the same symbol as the gate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, clearly.
So
I'm not that smart. I don't have good wisdom or intelligence.
I don't have good intelligence either.
Oh, so guys, that was the same symbol that we saw.
Huh?
So
I'm so
that means that it's probably from him.
so glad you're healed. You're so helpful.
I know.
I'm so happy. All right, so yeah, what's our
Let's go hop
go.
over that gate,
Hop
knock on the door.
Okay. You got jumps? What,
I got 4 javelins
What's-
that we can
pole vault?
pole vault over.
While you guys
I
are
hand
talking,
out
while you guys are
javelins.
talking, Kaji's like, "Hey guys, I already went up there and looked. The front gate's just wide open."
All right, he
Well,
did.
thanks,
for,
Kaji. There's one good thing you did today.
I was about to say you did something.
Gosh, you guys are so mean.
Your dad would be so proud.
You opened it.
My gosh.
Found a gate.
Look at that.
I'm not too keen to sarcasm, but I'm thinking this might be sarcasm.
I whisper to Kaji, and I want to do this where you guys don't know what I tell him. But I want.
Listeners, he is writing a secret message to the DM.
Can I roll something to see, kind of like peek over and see what he's writing? What can I roll for that?
You can try to do a
Like sleight of hand or something?
Yeah, it'll be a sleight of hand because you can try to slide a peek.
I think this fits the backstory.
I got a 7. Is that good?
No.
Let me see what you got there.
You know, I just hope my dad will be proud. What do you think? Do you guys think he'll be proud now?
He'll be
That you saw an
proud.
open gate? Yeah, I think this might solve all your problems.
Well, you know what, Varak? I mean, at least I have a dad.
Oh! And I give him a high five.
Thanks, Johnny. I feel kind of mean saying that thing, Johnny.
He's been a real turd to you, so don't worry about it.
Real turd. All right, let's go do the thing. Let's just go through the gate.
All right, so as you guys arrive,
Well, be honest though, you kind of respect him a little bit more now, don't you?
I'm liking him a little bit more.
as you guys arrive to the gate of Lord Stephen's house, or the House of Stevens, however you want to call it, the gate is open. You arrive
Good
at
job,
the front
buddy.
door. Some of the windows have been broken out, and you notice that behind the front doors, there's kind of like furniture piled up against the door, but in a sloppy manner.
To block the door opening, or
Yeah, because the door is open inward, and the stuff is behind the front
Okay.
doors. It's like a sloppy barricade.
gotcha.
Can we do can I do a perception check or something?
Sure. What do you want to perceive?
Just the surrounding,
Okay.
if there's anything.
I'll do one. I'll do one as well.
I've not been rolling very good.
16.
I got
16.
11.
Yeah, you notice that this was kind of done in a haste. Some of the windows have been broken out. Maybe something was trying to get in. But this barricade, you notice it's not the most, as you kind of peek through the window, you notice it's not the most well-kept barricade. It looks kind of flimsy. As you look through the window, you notice that the house looks like it may have been ransacked a little bit.
perhaps within the last day or so. I don't know how I would know that, but that's my guess.
I'm wondering, it looks like it's ransacked. We should have asked the guard when the last time anyone saw Lord Stevens. I'm wondering if it's not Lord Stevens in there anymore.
I'm assuming not.
Yeah. So do we want to, like, the windows are busted out?
Yes.
So do we just
Let's
wanna,
crawl in
Do you
one.
want to crawl in one and just kind of be on ready?
Yep.
All right, I got.
I'm like, I look at Kaji and I'm like, do you have a weapon?
Oh yeah, he pulls out little short
He
sword.
pulls out like a machine gun. We're like, what?
What kind of technology is
All right,
this?
yeah. All right. So, all right, you got this. All right.
So yeah, Kaji's like, I'll take the lead, guys.
Well, I don't know if you should take the lead.
He's already through the window.
I
Hey,
follow.
if he wants to take the lead, I am proud of him for wanting to take the lead. I support that
All
decision.
right, so he is through the window.
I'm through the window.
I am through the roof.
You're through the window as well. Varak,
I'm coming down the chimney.
All right, Varak's down the chimney. You guys are now in the front entrance. There is a grand stairway that leads up, and then you have a few rooms to the left and right. The rooms to the left and right look like they've been barricaded. There looks like there may have been some traffic going up and down the stairs.
Traffic going up and down, barricaded from our side or the other side?
From your side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Traffic up and down the stairs. So really, there's no like the other rooms.
It looks like this area was like the main where someone was in there blocking off these other doors from
Gotcha.
getting into where you're at.
Gotcha.
now.
I ask Kaji, I'm like, hey, have you ever been here before?
I have never been here before.
Okay. All right. Well, then we don't know what's in these rooms.
Should we go where all the footprints are? Just head
Well,
upstairs.
yeah, I guess that's. I mean, I'm kind of thinking that those rooms aren't really going to have much useful things in them, except maybe.
Not if it's already been ransacked.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. All right. So we'll go upstairs.
Okay, yeah, you go upstairs. The right side of the stairs has also been barricaded, but there is still room to go to the left side because it kind of splits at the top. So to the left, there is now a hallway with a few rooms to your left and right.
Let's take down the stuff that's barricading the room on the right, because that's got to be where they are.
Well,
Right.
why would they be barricading on this side?
No, the barricade is still on your side.
Oh.
So up the stairs, yeah, it's still on your side.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. So we go where we go.
All right, so
go
yeah, you
where we
have,
go.
as you're going down the hallway of this upstairs room, you have a room to your right immediately, and up ahead you have a room to your left, and then you have a room at the far end of the hallway.
Let's each put our ear up to a door
Yeah.
and see if we hear anything.
I can't take the far end.
I take the first door to the right.
Okay,
I go left.
you go left and you go all the way to the end. All right,
Where's
your door is open, and it is a bathroom.
I use it.
You use a bathroom.
Be right back, guys.
You're the door on the left,
Yep.
Brock. All right. You notice that in that room is a.
Hold on. No. We were doing perception checks first, right?
Yeah, I was gonna. Just
Yeah, we
listen
weren't
to see
like-
what
Well,
was-
I'm letting you
busting.
know the door's open. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
saving
don't-
you from
I
having
just
the
want
roll.
you to be like, and then
No, yeah.
Tarek,
Here's
you
400
open the door-
zombies.
You
No.
open the door and it explodes.
Yeah, it's a bedroom that is been ransacked a little bit as well, but there's nothing in there, and yeah, nobody's hiding.
I go to
in
the
there.
bathroom in that room.
Okay.
Nice.
Turk, your door is closed.
So I put my ear up to
All right,
it.
roll something for me.
Roll something.
Perception.
14.
Can I?
I mean, 14 is
Okay.
you hear nothing moving in there. As far as you know, it's deathly quiet.
I would like to use. How would I check to see if it's trapped?
Yeah, you can check for traps. It's just investigation,
Okay.
and you just let me know that you're checking for traps.
Natural 20.
It fell out of
Perfect.
your hand too.
You
just
notice
like-
that there are no traps whatsoever to this door.
Okay,
it is
but
a
it
standard
is
door.
but it is locked.
It is not locked. You
Oh.
haven't tried. Yeah.
Okay, then we try to open the door.
Yep.
Wiggle the handle.
All right, yeah, it opens up. So it opens up to a study. There's a lot of books in this room.
Perfect.
It's kind of got some pages fluttered. A lot of books are open up on the desk. And you notice sitting at the desk is the body of a recently deceased man. He's kind of laid out in a way where
Lord.
he's kind of humped over the desk with his left arm just kind of draped over the desk.
Does he
And
look weird?
He looks like he's been dead for a little while now, maybe a couple hours, three hours. He has a lot of books open on his desk as well.
Man, when we were arguing what we should have done, we probably could have saved this guy earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Does he have the
if
like
you guys-
boils and
If we
everything?
didn't have to.
Does he have the boils and all? Like, does he look like he was got that same thing? Or
I
is he
don't
just
know, you
like,
might have to look closer.
dead? I want to investigate the dude.
Okay.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to try?
Yeah, sure. 20.
All right, that's good. Yeah, so I want you both to be able to find something. So,
Should I roll too?
Varak, you're going to notice something about the body, okay?
Okay.
So you notice that this is a man who also has, you see all throughout this room, he's got the seal of the noble house. But you also notice that on this man's left forearm is a tattoo of a knife that has been wrapped in fire.
Well.
And you notice that he is recently started to get some boils on his body, but he is already, you can tell he is completely dead, and color is starting to leak out of his body.
So like he was dead before the sickness took over.
Before it took over,
Okay.
yes. Johnny, you noticed that a lot of the stuff he was looking at was stuff about local town history, history of the kingdom, names of all the royal families that he was starting to kind of scribble out. And you also noticed something interesting about the desk. There is a slip of paper coming out of a spot of the desk where it looks like a drawer shouldn't be.
Okay. Can I just ask, on his finger, does it look like he normally wore a ring?
Yes, there is his fingers are tan except for one spot where a ring would have normally sat.
Okay, so
Does
got
the
that.
ring fit?
I'm not touching him.
Good call.
So I grab the piece of paper.
It's kind of jammed.
Okay. I do that thing where you just like I do the Fonzie thing where I like kick it or elbow it. Or whatever.
Roll for me.
What am I rolling for?
Roll.
Would this
Coolness.
be thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to unlock something.
Working that new road.
That's right.
That is 16.
Yes, you are able to figure out that this was a secret compartment, and you were able to kind of manipulate it in a way that it opens, and you have a piece of parchment. And as you flip it over, you notice that it is a map showing a location to a specific, it says Fire Knife Stronghold, and it has a location to the north of the King's Forest.
North of the King's Forest. I showed that to everyone else.
Okay. And Kaji looks at it and goes, "Oh my gosh, this must be one of those fire knives that everyone talked about." And he looks at the map. He's like, "Oh, I know where that's at. That's the old adventurer's mansion."
Adventurers got mansions?
Well, it used to be this like, okay, so Cormier used to not allow adventurers in there, but they set it up to where there are certain aspects that adventurers can do. So it was kind of like a training house.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't think that thing had been used for years.
All right, so here's we can put two and two together. The burning knives are coming back, trying to come back. They're infiltrating. But I'm confused by this guy. How old is the guy?
Pretty old.
Pretty old.
Pretty
okay,
old.
so here's
I'll say 80s.
Here's what I'm thinking. This guy was one of the original burning knives who infiltrated the group, the Royals, but then he got comfortable. He got fat and happy. New group of guys come in, and I think they may be getting rid of the nobles attached to the former plants, and not necessarily all of them. Yeah, I think it might be one of those, like, you turned your back on the family kind of thing.
Could be.
I mean, because this guy's old, so it's safe to assume he's. I mean, Kaji, how long ago did you say the
fire knives got rent out?
Yeah.
About 30 years ago.
Yeah, so I mean, the timelines would add up. Like maybe someone's son's coming back. I don't know, maybe whatever. But that could be something. I mean, it's thieves. Crooks have a weird sense of honor about them, and a lot of times turning your back on the original plan is the ultimate kind of betrayal. So.
And Kaji looks at you guys and says, "Do you think the fire knives could be behind the poisoning?"